There is a good chance that the mouse platoon is probably one of the best platoons in the game at the moment, and not because of the mouse. I mean, the mouse is awesome, but this platoon has two fantastic medium tanks, the Turm 3 and the Leopard N⁰457. Now, the Turm 3 and the Leopard have almost everything in common, but the armor. The armor on this thing is absolutely non-existent, and of course the whole design is a bit different. And this vehicle has only 3 crew members, while the Leopard has 4. I believe the Turm is a outloader, but I could be wrong. It does seem like it does have a outloader turret, but the reload is almost about the same. They both use the same gun, and does seem like they're also using the same ammo. But the Turm does feel a bit faster because of the, well, better weight ratio, and it has a 30mm autocannon, which the Leopard doesn't have. So it's going to be very fun to see how these two vehicles will perform. Now I'll start with the Turm 3. The Turm 3 is, well, it is a boxy tank. It is big, obviously a big target, and any gun is going to penetrate the armor of this thing. Now, speaking of armor, we can say about the same for the Leopard. Just having a bit more armor isn't really going to help much. Both tanks are glass cannons, both tanks have absolutely no armor, and both tanks should definitely avoid getting hit. Now, when it comes to gun performance, the Turm 3 does feel like it has a better, well, faster rotating turret, although again the numbers are about the same, but the Turm 3 does feel a bit different. And when it comes to penetration and overall shell velocity, again both feel about the same, and it is going to be a very tough choice to say which one of these two vehicles is better, because I've been driving both. Now I think I would personally prefer the Turm 3 in this platoon. Not too sure why, but I just usually take this vehicle over the Leopard when it comes to the mouse platoon. Maybe because the Turm 3 is a bit faster. I think the speed is definitely a key factor when it comes to these two vehicles. The Leopard 1 and 457 is not, is not slow by any means, but the Turm 3 does have a better acceleration, and it does get to the top speed faster, but they both go about the same speed forward, and the reverse speed on both vehicles is also on the same. So yeah, that was basically the quick rundown between the two vehicles. Now, when it comes to performance in battle, the Turm 3 is a bit taller, and the Turm 3 does feel a lot more vulnerable. I mean, it has ammunition stored right on the right side of the turret, which means that it is prone to getting ammo racked, and I don't have much ammo in this vehicle, but the ammo is very easily hit. And you might think that would be the case, right? When I shoot at this vehicle, sometimes it takes like 5 hits, direct hits in the ammo, in order to kill the Turm 3. Even though I aim directly in the ammo and the Turm 3 has ammunition, like it's loaded with ammo, even then it takes me a lot of hits to kill this vehicle, and that's very annoying because that's not what should happen. When you shoot at someone's ammo, you hit the ammo, the tank blows up, and end of story basically. That's how it should be, but this vehicle for some reason does take a while when you shoot it at the ammo. High explosive shells kill the Turm 3, but surprisingly this vehicle has very good survivability when it comes to shell impacts. Unless you're hit by a high explosive shell, AP barely does anything, just over penetrates. Even if you get hit in the ammo, sometimes doesn't do anything to the tank. Well, it doesn't do anything when I shoot at the Turm 3, but when I get hit, the turret is orbiting around the moon. And that is just my luck, I guess. If you have no luck, then yeah, That's just how it goes. Now the vehicle does play, well, you can play the vehicle exactly like the Leopards. It is a fantastic flanking vehicle. The 30mm autocannon is basically the best autocannon in the class, in the rank. Outperforms SPAA autocannons and definitely better than the Weasel autocannon. The Weasel is basically the weirdest tank that we see here in this platoon. The Mouse is okay, the Leopard and Turm 3 are fantastic, and then there's the Weasel. The Weasel that's not that good, because the autocannon, this vehicle has better anti-air capabilities than the Weasel, by the way, because it has a better autocannon and it's more accurate, more stable. It even penetrates normal tanks from the side very well. It is again a very, very good autocannon. But the main thing of the vehicle is the main cannon. Jesus Christ, again. Anyway, I've been sneezing the whole day. Yeah, the Weasel has definitely the Weasel. Yeah, the Turm 3 has the best autocannon, and it has probably the best gun in, well, the best gun. Which tank has the best gun in rank 7? That's kind of a tough choice, honestly. But the Weasel is definitely up there. The main gun on this vehicle is very good. I also love how it did absolutely nothing to the IT-1, but the IT-1 hit the back of my vehicle. And it's a good thing that it hit the back of the vehicle, because it didn't do any damage inside. See, that's what I'm talking about. If your tank gets hit by a missile, the tank should just explode. But my tank got hit by a missile, and nothing happens. Yeah, that's just how it goes in this game, in the PC version as well. There's barely any difference between how the mechanics work. And also, I love how the, you know, sometimes my shell doesn't go through the trees. It's hilarious because it's inconsistent. It is very, very inconsistent, and that inconsistency can be quite annoying. But in any case, dropping bombs, maybe I get, nope, guess not, I'm not gonna use missiles, oh well. And of course my bombs completely missed the target. Not really surprised by that, by the way. But yeah, completely misses the target, even though I aim properly. Well, I aim properly, I just launched the bombs where the tank was going for, but I guess it didn't do anything. And I think back when this platoon was firstly released, I am still convinced that it was rank 6, and this was basically the best rank 6 platoon and best rank 6 vehicles in the game. Nothing was able to compare to the Leopard and to the Turm 3 when it comes to main gun performance. Maybe the T-54, although the T-54 isn't what it used to be. Remember when the T-54 was considered the best vehicle? Well, it was good times. There was actually a time where the T-54 was literally the best tank in the game. Nothing was able to beat the T-54. Only a different T-54 was able to kill a T-54 with APBS. APHE was good, but wasn't able to penetrate the frontal armor of the T-54. Until the Leopard arrived, and then everything changed. When the Leopard arrived, the T-54 wasn't, well, classified as the best vehicle, but at the time, then the Patton wasn't that good. The Patton is a very weird vehicle. I didn't end up liking it. It's not a bad vehicle though, but I just didn't like it. Well, this tank will die eventually. Just keep shooting at the same spot and eventually it will just explode. Because, yeah, I'm definitely not going to show my weak armor to the T-55. There we go. Took a while, but eventually it got wrecked by being shot in the same spot 5 times with HEATFS. The ammo on this vehicle is also really solid. I mean, no complaints from me when it comes to main gun performance. It's really good. The ammo is getting the job done. I mean, you get the same ammo and the same gun as the Leopard, but on a vehicle it has less armor. So I think if you play the Leopards and if you try the Turm, you will not see much difference. Honestly, they will work the same way. The vehicles will work the same way basically, at least from my experience. But I'll show you some of the Leopard gameplay as well, because why not? Why not? And we have one vehicle over there, N⁰457. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to hit that. That vehicle was well hidden. And there's a bomber, not really sure where they're going for, but I'll try not to interfere with the bomber too much. Don't want to have some bombs falling on top of my tank. Well, I have 7 I didn't even notice that I have 7 kills. Interesting. 7 kills just like that. Okay. Well, I think we are winning the match. Although it doesn't really feel like we're winning, but I would like to believe that we're winning. And now I will attempt to go. I believe I'm going to try and do some more flanking, or maybe I will go and camp the spawn point, but not directly. I'll try to camp in such a way that I have some time for the enemy spawn protection to wear off, so I don't get surprised when I can't kill them. That spawn protection is not really a feature that I like, but it's required, because in a lot of cases you just get spawn camped, and yeah, that's not fun. Oh look, a Leopard, lovely. Yeah, when I use the SPAAs, they can't penetrate anything, but when my teammates use them, it just wrecks. And yeah, I have the Leopard, but it doesn't penetrate anything. Even from the side, I just have absolutely non-existent luck when it comes to the SPAAs. Although this vehicle is kind of a SPAA by itself, because it has that auto cannon, and that was a good match. That was a decent match with the Turm 3. Well, let's go to the next one. And now I'll play the Leopard. And I will show you one very interesting position where you can go with this vehicle on this map. Of course, it is risky to get there, but if you manage to put the tank there, or any tank with a very good turret, you basically are going to completely dominate the enemy team, because they're not going to be able to do anything against your vehicle. Well, they can, but only like bombs can do anything against this position here. It is risky to get there because you can get shot from the side, and well, for some reason you have the timer there, but yeah, this is the little position that I'm talking about. You just go here, you go here, and you snipe, and yeah, you see the entire enemy team just looking at you, and that's not pleasant, especially if you have no armor. Of course, I hit the wall there, because that always happens. Well, I have a good flanking spot, but yeah, of course it hits my main gun, and now I have to repair the main gun. If you have no luck, this position is going to kind of suck, but if you have a tank with 80 GMs, this position is going to be absolutely amazing. Because with 80 GMs you can just shoot over without exposing the vehicle. With this thing, well, you have to expose the vehicle a little bit and then you have to shoot. That mouse had a load of ammo. Holy crap, did you see how much ammo that thing had? It was loaded from top to bottom. Whole side plate of the mouse was filled with ammo. I don't put a lot of ammo usually. Usually if you see me have a lot of ammo, that's because the game put it there. I reduced the ammo, but the game just refuses to reduce the amount, so yeah, can't help that, just how it is. Can't do something when the game just doesn't wanna, yeah, just does not want to reduce the ammo. Oh look, T-54. Well, that was a surprising good shot in the ammo. Did not expect that it would kill the tank in one hit. Usually the fuel tank of the T-54 blocks the shell, but now it doesn't, I guess. It doesn't block when I drive the vehicle, but it always blocks when I'm shooting at it. So yeah, that's just how it is. Now let me see if I can drop some bombs on the enemy team. This bomber is fantastic. Has missiles, accurate missiles, and it also has bombs. But I didn't get to use the missiles, which is fine, I guess. But I get to shoot with the Leopard. And of course, he does absolutely no damage in the side turrets of the T-44. But that shell did kill it. Alright, that was a good kill. And usually enemy tanks don't really look towards this position. Usually they're way too busy doing something else, so no one is mostly looking over here. And tanks with fantastic gun depression can just take advantage of the position and easily just hide the hull. And the turret is the only thing that's going to be visible there. I love how my machine gun bullets didn't... I mean, how is that aircraft alive? I have absolutely no idea. I was convinced that I was hitting it, but I guess not. Well, I have only 3 kills, but I'm first place, so I'll take that. Not going to complain about that at all. First place for now, and holding the position and holding the base as well. Okay. Well, I killed the driver and gunner on the. Oh, okay, T-54. Now that vehicle has to be killed first. That's a very dangerous little premium tank. And I'm trying to hit. Oh, of course he didn't penetrate. Well, back to HE-ATFS. Sometimes the HE-ATFS just, you know, does seem to be the better thing to use. And they have ammo at the back of the turret. I'll just try to shoot it a couple times, but I guess not. I guess I'm not getting the kill. They did have some ammo on the back of the turret, which is funny because it should have just detonated when it hits, but I guess not when I'm shooting at it. Well, this seems to be like a good victory. Usually, if you manage to plant your vehicle in this position, the victory is ensured if you're alive. If the enemy can kill you, then it's a ensured victory, basically. Oh look, a IS-4M. Side hit did no damage. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, the IS-4M has fantastic armor. Unfortunately, did not get the vehicle, so I can't drive it because I don't have it. But nothing that HE-ATFS can penetrate. Well, okay, guess it can penetrate. Well then. Let's see if I can trick the IS-4M. Now the IS-4M can penetrate me, so I have to be careful. And that vehicle, how is that tank still alive? Like, I hit the ammo like 5 times and it's still alive. IS-4 side, let me see. Yeah, there we go. That did the job right in the ammo. This is what should happen. Every time you hit ammo, it should just blow up, basically. If you hit directly the ammunition, if your shell hits the ammo rack, it should blow up. especially if the shell goes directly in the ammo. But we all know how often that happens, and that was kill number 5. Well, looks like the match is about to end. That was a decent match with the Leopard and with the Turm. Honestly, both are fantastic vehicles, and I did enjoy both. I do enjoy both of them. I do drive both occasionally, but again, very interesting. The Turm 3 is definitely a very interesting vehicle. Has better acceleration, but overall is performing like a Leopard. So, yeah, overall interesting vehicles indeed. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And with that being said, stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.